y'all Neo kids growing up? Because I really feel like I was a Neo kid growing up. Like Crazy Love, Champagne Life. What? Hold on. Let me. This album, but hold on. Libra Scales. Yes. Making a movie, Telekinesis. Cause I said so. Yeah. Neo. He like that. She can make you love it, even if it hurts. From my head to my toes, she's out of control. Oh no, do it 'cause you want to 'cause I said so. Ask no questions. Y'all, okay, so hold on, 'cause this TV a little loud. Is that what I be listening to my TV with? Sure, everybody was fine until every stitch placed with precision. Just a little better. Y'all, let me tell you, I went, well, doesn't matter. I'm home now. I'm home, and I was gonna work on this hat. So I switched up my hat, right? So I made a green hat. Made a green hat. And it's cool. It's what they ordered, right? They wanted a green bucket with a smiley face on it, and a white smiley face on it. So I did that. Super cutesy. Very cute. What I will say is, I feel like it's cuter, like, you know me. I feel like it's just one of those things where you be your harshest critic. Always. So I did do this one, and I'm still gonna like offer this one to the person who ordered this. But I also was like, what if I made it a little thicker? Because, you know, I feel like with crochet, like when it comes to hats and everything, like sometimes it could give like a little floppy, which is good. But he also ordered a bucket, and I feel like it looks like a bucket. But will it look like a bucket when he put it on? I don't know. That's where it's like, I don't know. Sometimes with the bucket hats, I feel like when you put it on, sometimes they give beanie a little bit. And I don't really know. Like, and I'll be trying to do the unroll with like front loop only or like back loop only. You know what I mean? Like, I try to do that so it'll have that little divot. And so like when you lay it down, it look like that. But when you put it on, do it still look like that? So anyway, I am trying again. I have this one, but I'm going to try again. And this time I'm going to double up the yarn so it could also be like a little thicker than this. So we'll see. We'll see. While I'm doing that though, I did turn on the TV and I put on, what is this? Matchmakers, Love Makers, Love Match, Love the Make the Love, Making Love. Nah, let me stop. I don't know what this show called? Love Match Atlanta. And when I tell you, I feel like they came out the gate a little strong. You know, it's already some beef, a little drama in here already, and I'm hooked. So yeah, I'm gonna be hooked on this while I'm hooking and while I'm crocheting. But also I'm not gonna lie, I do need to finish reading this book for this book club because I got like a week. I can get that done. That'll be fun. I want to finish these hats though, so I'm gonna do that. But yeah, really, the whole point of me recording this little part was because I just wanted to say how it's already some mess and drama on this show, and we only a few minutes into it, so I might binge this for the rest of the day while I'm working. As far as what's everybody sipping on? I just made me a little brown sugar matcha latte. It don't miss. I feel like anytime you put brown sugar in anything, maybe not anything, but a lot of things, it doesn't miss. And we also have a whole lot of milk that we gotta get through before that expired too. So lattes, I'm making teas with it. I'm doing everything with it. So yeah, that's what we doing right now. Y'all let me know what y'all doing. What y'all on? We have smiley face bucket. This is my first time doing surface crochet though. I've done other types like tapestry, like crochet. I've done. That's it. Surface crochet though, it's a little different. But here's what we're working with. But I also like this one too. Like I don't know if y'all can really see like the difference. Like it's really like dense and like thick. I love this. But also it's like I don't know if this is given like I don't know if either one of these are given bucket when you actually put it on. You know? I feel like they both give like beanie when you put them on. So I don't know. I'm gonna frog the end of this because I was working on like the increases, but I think maybe what I need to do is just add more increases. So I'm gonna frog these last, what is this? Maybe 2 rows. Yeah, I'm gonna just have to frog these last 2 rows and see where that gets me. But also, I mean, this might be big. Like, this is a lot of space in here. It might just be big altogether. This, again, this be the reason why I have such a hard time doing orders for other people, because I always be going back and forth with myself about whether it's the right size. Is this gonna fit? Is it the right size? That's why crochet, like as a skill, like for yourself, because you can just make everything fit your body. When you're doing it for other people, you definitely have to have like maybe like a size chart, size guide, and even still, it still might not fit. So I guess that's what they have like pattern testers and stuff for. I'm gonna see, because I'm going to the crochet club. I'm gonna go this upcoming weekend and then the weekend after that, because she's hosting 3 times this month, so I'm gonna go to each of them, and we're just gonna bounce some ideas and see how that goes. But until then, I'm about to watch this, get to work on this, and yeah. So oh, also I did, with this same color, I did end up making my son a hat, and that one fits very well. Like I was able to put it on his head. I did more of like a granny stitch hat. It's not really a granny square hat, it's a granny stitch hat. Oh, hold on. Oh, she said you're not certified, that's why. She said you gotta step your money up. Wait. He talking about something. He needs a woosah. Who is you feeling like? Wait, hold on, wait a minute. Okay. So he's talking about how he trying to do business. He trying to get into the like matchmaking scene, you know, build X, Y, and Z. Cool. Shay is like, okay, that's great that you're trying to do that. It's something that's already being done in this area, but it's cool that you want to do that. And so he like, oh, like, is it some beef? Is it some animosity? Like, it's some other folks in the field. I'm just trying to build, X, Y, Z. Cool. Shay like, yeah, I mean, it's no beef, but you just not certified. Get your certification. He's talking about something. Let me woosah. Yeah, cause you taking it there and I don't want to take it there. She said the certification is making this a professional business. Like, it's just like any other licensure, certification, like whatever. Like, it creates boundaries. It creates boundaries, but not only boundaries, it creates safeguards for you and the people that you're working with. I think about like hair, for example. Like, when you go into people without a license, anything can happen. Anything can happen. You could sit there, not like what they did to you, whatever. You could sue them, and then you would win because they're not licensed. You know what I'm saying? So like, it's the same thing. So you out here being a certified, you not certified. You out here just being a matchmaker, just putting people together. And if there's any repercussions behind it, they could probably sue you. And they would probably win because you're not certified. You're not a professional. You might think that you're a professional. You might have like some professional like conduct about you. You know what I'm saying? You might move in a professional way, move in a professional manner. Who? I don't even know that because I don't know this man. This is the first episode. But I just feel like in order to protect yourself, you do kind of got to get that license. You do got to get that certification just for protection for everybody. It's really one of them cover your behind type times. Can you still be good at what you do without a certification or a license? Absolutely. It's just a safeguard. I'm gonna keep watching. I don't know how this is gonna go, but anyway, quick pause. Okay, I'm alive. I'm dead. I'm alive. Okay, anyway, I'm alive. So this is a hat that I made for my little man, and isn't this the cutest thing? Like, come on. And what I also love about this granny stitch hat, because it's a granny stitch. The first 2 rounds are double crochet, and then you like start the granny stitch. I love this because there's no seam. There's no seam. There's no front and back to this hat. It's just all hat. And then, so you got your double crochet up here, the first two rounds, 1, 2, and then round 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This for a kid's hat. For those next 9 rows, it's all granny stitches, but it's granny stitches with increases. And you might ask, how do you increase a granny stitch? Do you add an extra cluster? Do you add, no, you don't. You just add, so let me see. So with a traditional granny stitch, it's clusters of 3. 3 double crochets in a cluster, then you chain 1, move on to the next cluster. Cool. So when you're increasing, when you're trying to add more, you alternate clusters. So you have a cluster of 3, and then you have a cluster of 4. So like you got your cluster of 3 right here, and then the very next one is a cluster of 4. And so that just adds like a little bit more to it. It's not like a whole lot, but it just adds a little bit more to it, so it kind of grows with you. And for me personally, I think I increased the whole, let me see, I increased rows 12. Is this 12 rows? Let me count it again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so it's 12 rows altogether. First 2 rows, double crochet. First one is 12 double crochets. Second row is 24 double crochets, so you increase in every stitch. Third row is, this is just like a regular granny stitch. So you do clusters of 3s, chain 1, and you skip a loop. I mean, you skip like a stitch over here, and then you do your cluster into the next stitch. I don't know if I'm explaining that right. I'll watch the video. Nonetheless, I did increase up into row 1, 2, 3. Row 3 is not an increase. Row 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9. Row 9. Row 4 through 9 are increases. Whew, Jesus. Row 4 through 9 are increases. 9, 10, 11. Can I count? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Rows 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yes. Oh my God, that was a lot of work. Okay, so rows 4 through 9 are increases. Rows 10 and 11 are regular
granny stitches, so clusters of 3. And then row 12, I just did a half double crochet finisher, like border or whatever. So that's how we got this cutesy little hat. And I'm actually going to make myself one as well. Matter of fact, you know what? While we're here, let's just go through my current projects that I like are either currently going through, fresh off the hook. Now all this stuff, child, it's just how I am, how I get down. Okay, so I'm gonna have to go back to get the rest, but it's fine. I am currently working on a blanket. I'm assuming maybe is this the size of a baby blanket? I don't know if it is or not, but anyway. And not too much of my colors. Not too much of my colors. In my mind, I shop for them separately, so in my mind, they look like they go together, but when I put them together, not so much. But it's fine, because this is still going to be cute. I'll just add a little border to it, and it'll be fine. So, this is what we're working with. I'm doing a spiked granny stitch for this. So, it's still clusters of 3, but that middle part of the cluster reaches down into the previous row, and so that's why it's called like spiked or whatever. That spike also creates a situation where you don't have holes, so that's so nice. So like there's no holes in this blanket, whereas like a traditional granny stitch is going to look more like this, and then you have your holes in it. So you see that this is like completely solid. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's still crochet, so there's still like little holes, but like it's not like big gaping holes like this. So I'm excited to continue to work on this. And also with my yarns, I just be doing stuff. So this is a mixture of yarns too. Like I have this, what is this? Minty mint. I have this color from I Love This Yarn. That's can you see that? Yeah, okay. So that's what we're working with for this lighter color. And then I have this color. I want to say that this is Loops and Threads. I'm not really sure what the color is, but yeah. So right here we go. Okay, so it just has a number. Yeah, so this is color 8561. 8561. And this is the Loops and Thread Soft Plastic acrylic. So yeah, so that's this whip. So one of the girlies that was at the at the crochet club, she was like, yeah, like we might be a little manic over here with the way we can just knock out a bunch of projects. This is what I've done over the course. You know what? This is a great recap. This is a great recap. This is what I've done over the course of the 14 days of crochet that I attempted for this month of August. So we have this hat right here. This is so cute to me. Like, I love the color scheme. I have like the scallops down here at the bottom, super cutesy. This one, I wouldn't consider this like a bucket or anything. It's like, it's a hat, but the scallops are gonna like kind of grip your head. Like it almost gives me like Betty Boop vibes, you know what I mean? So the scallops are gonna like kind of grip your head really good. I don't know if I'm gonna keep this one or not. Probably, I don't know. I'm gonna try to sell it and see how it does. But if not, I definitely will keep this one because I think it's so cute. Super cutesy. I love the way these colors work. Perfect. Now with this same yarn, this yarn could be Loops and Threads, but I feel like this yarn is like the Red Heart. I feel like this is a Red Heart, like pink camo or something like that. Yeah. So, but in the same breath, I was able to make this, but I was also able to make this. Y'all, now this one gotta be my favorite hat that I've made. Probably at all, like probably ever. It's the same yarn. I worked up this hat the same way that I made my son's hat. The only thing I did not do with this one, because I made this one first, I did not add like a finisher border to it, which I might do that. But this is just so stinking cute. Like, be for real. Be so for real. And again, no seam. No seam. Yeah, so I love this. I'm gonna sell it because I feel like this one will go up. But also, like, I need one. Like, do you see the way these colors are like, I don't know, it's like a swirl action that's happening, and I feel like that's gorgeous. That's gorgeous. Okay, so that's these two hats. I do have some more of this yarn. This only took a, maybe I didn't even use a full skein of yarn for these. I could probably make another hat out of that same skein. I say skein. I feel like everybody be saying like skein or I feel like I say skein. Anyway, I have 3. Well, I got it in a pack of 3, so this is only taking up 2/3 of one of them. So I have some room to work with this, and I don't know if I want to do like a set with these, like some clothes to go with it, or if I just want to keep it at the hats. But let me tell you this, like, okay, again, I love both of them, but this one, favorite hat. Okay, so we got those going on. Told you about these, and then the this one I'm currently working on. I think I might just frog this and take it down because it's just really big. It's because I doubled up the yarn and I'm using a bigger hook, which is a great thing, but I don't know. I feel like this is giving like fall hat, and this is giving like winter. Like, this is like, so I think that they're both valuable, but yeah, I'm gonna have to take that other one down because they both stretch pretty good. So I think I'm gonna just take the other one down, frog it probably all the way to like row, probably right before I started stop increasing, and then bring it down a little bit, and then make a significant increase with the brim, because I feel like my bucket increase, like the brim increase, it looks good when it's laying flat. I don't know that it still looks like a bucket when you have it on. Anyway, so moving forward, I think I showed these. I think I showed these already, but if I have not, I have these 2 hats. I think they're super cute, especially given like Spider-Man just came out. We right here in Detroit, so I feel like this kind of gives like Pistons a little bit. Not exactly, clearly, but super cute. I think that these can still sell. These hats, I'm not gonna lie, these hats were not a part of my 12 days of crochet. I mean, 14 days of crochet. I did already have these hats made. I just have to weave in the ends for them, but I think they're super cute too. And the person who ordered these, I know, is probably tight with me because I haven't gotten to them yet. But look, like, are y'all looking? Do y'all see the material? Do y'all see? This is so stinking cute. Like, I feel like this is my favorite hat out of that order that I've done. I also did this one too, and yeah, again, gotta weave in the ends for these, but yeah, these are tea. These are so tea. These are granny square hats, so I actually used like granny squares to construct these. So those are tea. I have all of these squares here. For sweaters. So remember, I just finished doing the little poncho sweater. So I've made these granny squares. I made these granny squares here so that I can make some more sweater. That is so cute. So stinking cute. So stinking cute. Yeah, period. So yeah, so that's what we've done with the 14 days of crochet. This is what we've accomplished. Now I gotta put all this up. Oh, one last thing that I made too. I made a flower, or I made a few flowers. Where did the flower go? Oh, I made this rose. She's so cute. Can y'all see her? Yeah. I don't know what to do with the extra strings. I don't know what to do with them yet, but my little flower is so stinking cute. And I made another one. It's my aunt. She gave me the one that she made. So my auntie made this one here. Super cutesy, super soft. I feel like she used a different kind of yarn though, because maybe it's a different weight yarn. This looks like it may be like the... I don't know. I feel like her stitches are so clean. Anyway, so super cute. So I got that on my bag, and then this was one that I made as well. So we got all our little rows. Oh, that's so cute together. Oh wait, hold on. All these roses together. Isn't that cute? Okay, I'm sorry. I love that. I love it bad. Yeah, so that's the vibes. That's what I'm working on right now. I kind of want to do another hat similar to the one that I made my son. I want to do like kind of like a mesh hat and see how that goes. I feel like I've seen it and it was super cute. I want to do that. I also kind of want to do a do-rag, but I feel like we'll see how it come together. But I feel like I could do something like this, right? Do something like this, and then just maybe add the like tail or like add the train to it, and then add the little tie-up pieces. And yeah, and then even if it's not like, I mean, you could like roll it up, but also you can maybe like bun it a little bit. We'll see how that goes. But these are all of my whips, all of my projects, everything that I'm doing, and we have more to come. I need a place to put all my projects because I'm starting to run out of space. For them. I just want to make sure that I'm not crowding out all of our like functional space. Sit back, get cozy, find you something good to put on that TV, and let's get to work. The girls is fighting. That was a nice nasty little read. But no, he was a little arrogant. Like, you can do it, but you gotta... people generally are better together. So if you can find a way to, I don't know, just come together, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like you can accomplish so much more. This uses a lot of yarn. I feel like that's the point. I want to make sure it's a nice, like, quality hat. Because it's like, okay, so putting 2 strands of yarn together, that's the equivalent of what, like a size 6 yarn maybe? You put 2 size 4s together. Yeah, it almost gives like that, what is it? Is it bulky weight yarn? This stuff that's like good for blankets and stuff. Also, the good thing though about doubling up the yarn and like using it like this is that it works up fast. It does use a lot more yarn, but it works up fast. So it kind of lets you get some rest. I wonder if there's a way where I can make these hats with no seam, because I feel like with the granny stitch one, it was easy to do no seam with that because there's some slip stitches that you can kind of hide in there. I'm wondering if I can do the same. I don't know how. I feel like, is he not a part of our I feel like he a part of our rainbow community. Oh, y'all, he's sitting here playing me from the face. Okay. See, okay, so it has, they say that you should make the crown about like 6 inches or so. And I be measuring my hand because I know my hand is about 6 inches, give or take. But with the thicker yarn, like if I were to go all the way around, it's well over 6 inches. So that's why I think I just need to take it down one row and then just work from there. And we also have to remember that yarn, especially acrylic, stretches. It stretches. You know, I need to be a little bit more like her in my life. You know, because sometimes people just don't be ready. People don't be ready for the time, the energy, the help that you give them. And that's okay. That's okay when they just know it's not a good fit. It's not a match. So the one thing that I feel like is great about frogging projects though, that you're gonna like go like right back into fixing, is the fact that the yarn already be a little loosey goosey over here. Like trying to work with like a fresh skein, like it has its ups and downs. And I feel like that's why people cake their yarn. Me personally, I don't love caking beforehand. Like I think it's just a lazy thing, honestly. I would rather just struggle through and cake the leftover. I came back quick. Yeah, but I would rather just work through it and then cake whatever is left over. But let me practice. I'm about to see if this method of, I don't know how this would work though, because I feel like you still gotta, okay, let's see, if I were to slip stitch here, and then just go into that stitch like that. I don't know if that made a difference or not. I guess we about to find out. I feel like also, don't like, I know, okay, so when I first started, I really didn't want to count my stitches. But I feel like for you to have a nice, good, balanced, even project, you got to. You got to count your stitches and just check in. Because if not, your project going to be leaning. It's going to be leaning. So you might as well just check it on the front end and call it a day. See? Because I was about to drop a stitch. I sure was. And then I would have been like, this don't look right. And then see. Oh, but also, I think this works. And then that way, you also don't have to, if you do it like this, you also don't have to turn your work. Which I'm not gonna lie, I do like turning the work. I feel like that provides balance as well. Balance and like even stitches. But I'm not mad at this. I think I can get down with this if there's no seam. I think I'm just gonna have to work a couple more rows and just see and just see. Because I can't really tell if it has a seam or not. I feel like it still does. I feel like the seam is just shifting. It's just going downward. I mean, like, to the side instead of straight down the back. But also, it might camouflage very well. Ah. But yeah, I think another way that I want to go, because child, I've been going back and forth with this forever. But I think what I'm going to do before I drop any pictures, because I usually drop pictures and videos when I'm done with stuff because I'm like so excited to show off like what I've done. But that's the time where I get that traction of like, you know, people wanting like their own. And I feel like I'd be wanting to deliver, but then I'll be in my head about it. So I feel like what's better for me, business wise, is to just go ahead and just knock out a few, like how I did, you know, here, knock out a few, and then sell the inventory that I have, and then maybe for an additional cost, I can do customs. I need to put a light on in here, but I feel like for me to crochet like well, I mean, I could crochet in low light, but for me to really see the project, like to see it, I think it's just the colors I be needing to see like with some light on. But like, I don't know, I feel like the flash from the camera is maybe something's just like a little off. I feel like nothing does it justice like natural light. But okay, so in the show, like, I don't see, what is his name? Is his name Josh? We got to see about kind of his perspective, how he feel about the situation. But we were just now getting the perspective of the other matchmakers that are in the industry, and they said that he stole their idea. And how they're willing to work with him, but he still be doing like some shady business. Yikes on a bike. Yikes on a bike. Okay, so I don't know. That actually doesn't really seem like it's made much of a difference at all. I feel like this is already looking better to me. Like, I feel like the other one was just kind of big because there's still a lot of stretch to this. I feel like this looks better with when I like took out that row of increases, because child, he was gonna think I was playing on his side. He was gonna think that I thought he had the biggest head in the world. Okay, but also, this seam is not bad. I feel like I like this seam better than this seam over here. This seam looks unsupported, but this one looks supported. So I'm gonna show y'all what I mean. Still a seam, but okay, so you see how like on this one, mind you, this is also single strand, whereas this is, I got 2 strands going. But, so like, I don't know, I don't even know if you can see it, but like, it's a seam literally going like, can y'all see them? It's literally going down the back like that, right? And so like, I mean, it's not super bad. It's not super bad, but I feel like there is a seam here too, but I almost like that seam a little bit better because I feel like it looks supported. I don't know. This looks like a more like uniform hat to me. So there's that. I may have just unlocked the new how I'm finna do this moving forward. Love this. I feel like I just be getting my ideas together. Not just hats, but I'm talking like, yeah. Because I feel like I want to do this with my socks too. I think I want to double up on the socks. This is why I love just having some time to just think and crochet and think. Because I'm really about to level up. I'm really about to level up. For real, for real. Show me in a special way. We gon' always be together, baby. Jesus, what you told me, and I believe. I never had nobody do me like you. I ain't never had no. I ain't never had nobody show me all the things that you done show me in a special way. I feel with you, homie. We gon' always be together, baby. What you told me, I believe it. Cause I ain't never had nobody do me like you. You. Oh. Okay, back. I cannot wait to see the finished product for this hat. I cannot wait. Because I feel like it's already coming out. It's already coming out better. It's already coming out better. It's already coming out better. Yeah, it's already coming out better. Okay, sorry. Need to get back to church. I ain't never had nobody show me all the things that you did show me in a special way. Let me tell you how my hands, this acrylic is not trying to move over these hands. I'm not gonna lie, I need to put some lotion and maybe a little piece of oil on or something. Because it's a lot of friction happening here. It's a lot of friction. So take this as a tip, if you will, if you may. Make sure you put some lotion on or something before you start crocheting. Some lotion, some oil, something. Oh, I didn't crochet so fast. I done made it on time. I'm like, what is that? I done made it down to the end of the row. That's what that is. Let me also just count these stitches and just make sure, because you know. She said, on Love Match Atlanta. What? This is a mess. Oh. I like that. Y'all. Yeah, this is good. Why y'all ain't tell me about this? Hold on, because when did this come out? Love Match Atlanta 2022. Okay, so I mean, y'all should have told me about that back then, but I'm also glad that it wasn't like I'm glad it was still 2020s. I'm not that far behind. Hello? Oh. Why it's not playing? But also, okay, so they said that they certified in love making. In matchmaking. They certified in matchmaking. But who created the certification? Was it their certification, or were they certified by some outside agency? But you know what? They said they said that people been already matchmaking before. It's just these are the first like black spaces, black creators, black matchmakers. So, that's my question. Who came first? Who came first? Did their business come first, and then they decided to create a certification, or was the certification out there already, and then they created a business afterwards?
Let me show you how to move, let me show you how to get that bad, you ain't never coming last. Fuck your man, you know this gon' make him mad. Break that back, then we make a film on cam. Shake that ass, baby, show them that you bad. Freaked out, show them that you freaked out. Freaked out, I can tell you freaked out. Freaked out, show them that you freaked out. Freaked out, I can tell you freaked out.
I feel that. She said that she had to rebuild. Oh. She said she had to rebuild and like just find out like who she was, and I feel like that's so real. I feel like, you know, when being a mom, a lot of times you end up putting, you know, kind of stuff on hold or whatever, put stuff on the back burner, what have you. That said, I'm really mad at y'all for not telling me this how y'all be doing it, because the way I've been over here working, and don't get me wrong, like, it's detailed, it's clean, like, it looks good, but this, I actually love this bad. Cause like, look how, like, are y'all seeing this? Okay. But yeah, anytime you have any like transition in life, like, you just gotta remember like who you are, and see where you're going. You know what I'm saying? Like, things can change, but things don't have to fully change. You know what I'm saying? I feel like there's some level of moderation in there. You still who you are, true to who you are, but also you get a chance to explore different opportunities. So yeah, but I feel that it takes time to like figure out like where you're at like emotionally. It's another conversation for another day.